So having your blanket or your chair, however you feel that you can sit upright best. If you choose to add a block, add a block. And know that though I use a soundtrack, and that's up on Spotify, May 2020, you're always welcome. In particular, this sequence for me does so well when it's quiet. It does so well when it's quiet. And so if there are days when you don't want any music, don't use the music. And that's true for all of the sequences. One of the reasons that I use the music is that I am hearing what you are hearing, and there's a sense that we are sharing. Ordinarily in the studio, maybe we would see one another. We would establish something about our space so that we could connect. And in this situation, we are far away, and so the music holds us so nicely sometimes. And at other times, today, for example, we'll let the quiet hold. And the phrase to keep with us in that quiet is to leave space for mystery. To leave space for mystery. But there's so much beyond what we can imagine, and we're making this great space around us and within us, and let that space be permeated with something you can't even imagine yet. So with that in mind, bring your palms together, rub them briskly. Good morning, my love, sit down. Eyes closed, steady seat, heart high, chest broad, eyes closed, hands bright. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. 3 times, listen, just 3 times, or tune in with me. Inhale. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists. And if you are using your music, we're starting in naturaleza. And if you are not, just come to stand. Beauty. So starting standing, or if you prefer, if the circumstances make it better, I want you to stay seated in a chair. Perfect. Inhale your hands up. Inhale your hands down. Inhale your hands up and exhale, bring it down. In and in and in and out. In and in and in is through the nose. And at the beginning, I tend to come out through my mouth just for the first 30 seconds, first minute. Needs more space. If you want to go in and out through the nose all the way, head in. Give yourself permission to find the pace that's yours. Eyes closed. Open the shoulders, open the abdomen, open the breath. 3. One more. Stand up tall. And wide down. Elbows back, one hand out, palms face forward. Change. X, X, X. We go. Inhale, one hand, exhale the other. And then when you're ready, if you choose, double it up to exhale each one. But don't let it hurry you. Close your eyes, a little bounce in the knees. Turn from the soles of your feet. Eyes closed. Three, two, one. Elbows back. Inhale, 3 sips in. Toes up. Out the hands, down the toes. Feet a little wider, hands up high, palms together. Knees soft. Fold over the left thigh, bring it up. Fold over the right thigh. Inhale up. Exhale down. Maybe you swing past the knee or the shin. Maybe you bring your hand flat to the floor or fingertips. Bend in your knees, in particular if your low back is sensitive in any way. Inhale up, exhale down. Add a ha out the mouth. Ha. 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 3, 2, Standing tall, palms face forward. Eyes closed, feel through the body, looking for a sensation of radiance, an emanation. Deepen your breathing, soaking it in. Feel it rise through the body, feel it engulf the brain. Out through the hands, out through the feet, we come down, lying on your back. So if you like, you can add a blanket. Got a cloudy day, so we'll bring this up. Knees bent, feet flat, pause there and feel your abdomen open and bright. Having a block within reach. Good. Letting your right foot rise, turn your heel in and your knee out. And find a circle, arms wide. Letting the circle of your heel expand the range of your breath. And reverse your circle. Heel slightly in, knee slightly out. Only going as far as your body appreciates and welcomes. Just smoothing out the periphery of your hip joint. Changing sides. Right foot down, left foot rises, heel in, knee out, soft circle. Feel where in your breath you need a little more. Maybe a deeper exhalation if you have tension around the hips or the legs. Maybe a deeper inhalation if this is making space. Reverse. Bringing your feet up, widening, and then together and up the middle. Inhale, open. Exhale at the center. Reverse direction. Allowing it to open and lengthen as needed. One more. Good. And bring your knees in. So the left foot goes flat to the floor, the right leg goes out long. Right hand behind your head, left hand overhead. Lift your head in hand, lift your right heel. Heel turns in, knee out. Inhale back to the floor. Exhale, roll up to tap. Inhale, roll open. To tap and to open. As you reach your heel away from your hand, as you settle back towards the floor, open your abdomen very actively, bringing your shoulders, your head, and your heel away and down. Once you've tapped, stay, cross the left ankle behind the right and foot down. Inhale, open. Exhale, rise and cross. Inhale, open and cross. Oh, good. One more time. And we'll change sides. 2 feet down. Right hand overhead, left hand behind you. Left leg out. As it comes up, heel in, knee out. And then inhale, open. And exhale, cross. feeling on the exhalation that you could gather, you could condense down around the navel, and then stay and cross your right ankle behind your left. In open. Exhale, cross. In open. Two. Go one more. Good. Feet down. Hands overhead. Pause a beat. Cross your right ankle over your left knee and your left foot towards the center line. And the right hand on the right thigh, press away. And feel the space around the light of your navel. Feel it open and feel the light open and grow. Right knee goes forward, soften your right hip as though the socket could almost elongate. Feel it through your jaw, your tongue, your mouth, your face. And change sides. Left ankle over the right knee. Left hand on the left thigh, pressing away. Breath all the way into the hips. Knees to the chest. Rolling our way up and heels wide. If you choose, sitting with a little bit of height so that I sit on the edge of my blanket and my heels go wide. Good. Sweep it out side to side. If you need to, if your knees are high, pop blocks under your knees. So that would look like this, under the back of your thigh. And that way you won't overextend the back of the knee. Close your eyes. Just find this simple movement side to side. Opening through the shoulders, all the way through the side of the jaw. The eyes are closed. And we're beginning to be a little more familiar with the interior here. Reaching into the heels. One more each side. So that you can come upright, placing your fingertips inside your thighs, leaning your heart forward, your seat back, a little bit side to side, a little bit of length. All the way, the sensation into the very tips of your toes, all the way down, all the way out. So that when you rise up tall, you have a bit of an easier way into your seat. And I'll stay facing this way today. Put the block lengthwise in front of you. Walk your seat back, your fingertips forward. Get some length from the seat to the shoulders, into the fingers. All the way up and out. Bringing your left forearm down onto that lengthwise block. So my block is lengthwise on the floor. Sweep your right hand high, up, open, revolving. And then your right forearm down in front of the left, head descends. Inhale, open. And exhale, down. Open. Make sure that your breath is participating, because it's the breath that will really assist in the release of what you're accessing here. The tension through the sides of the body, outer hip, outer rib, outer shoulder, one more. And changing left forearm high, that you're falling back. And bring the left forearm in front of the right. Inhaling to open. Exhaling down. On Monday, I will show you the warm-up in the chair. All the way through the spine, through the places between the shoulder blades. Go 2 more. One more. And bring it down. Walk your fingertips forward. You can even stand the block on its edge if that's where your heart goes. Stand it on its end. Just for a moment. Walk yourself up. Sitting tall, making space. Heels are under your knees. Sit in the middle of the blanket, hands on thighs, circle your pelvis. Inhale is across the front, exhale is across the back. Down into the seat. Circle the pelvis. The crown of my head stays steady. And I close my eyes into my body, into my breathing. Let it get a little smaller and a little taller. Reverse. Through the spine, the abdomen, the ribs, the collarbones, into the mouth, the back of the head, the front of the face, into the brain, crown of the head, slow it down, crown of the head, slow it down, crown of the head, be still. Heart high, chin lightly in. Feel the way the chin coming in draws the spine up, long, smooth breathing. On your inhalation in your mind, you are drawing light through the spine to the top of the head. On your exhalation, the light, the sensation descends to the pelvis, to the seat. Inhaling up to the crown of your head. Exhaling down. Follow that line. Until you feel it wash through you like a wave. On the inhale, the chest lifts, the chin coming in. You're opening the back of the neck, the base of the skull, accessing the pituitary gland. Bring it up into the head and then down into the seat. Two more long, sweeping breaths, seat to crown, heart up, chin comes in to meet it. Belly to spine, settle to the seat one more time. And just normal breathing, to be still. Letting your legs out. Shake out your feet. Your knees are loose. Rebuild your seat. When I sit for the circles of the arms, I tend to draw my heels a little closer. What happens is it puts my pelvis on a little bit of a downhill, my tail a little bit back. That lifts the heart. The spine is high. The chin is in. So if you can't find that posture, if you're rounded in any way or sitting back on the seat, then hop up onto a chair or add a blanket or a towel. That way, when you start these circles, you're working with gravity instead of against it. It's not drawing you down, you're not fighting. There's a momentum. Any old shoulder injuries, anything you're repairing, you're going to keep your hands lower than your shoulders, really loose through the wrists and the fingers. Like you were making currents in the space that surround you, and roll the shoulders as you can. That might be your circle. As you can, the hands rising. And into this circle, we add a whisper of ha. Keep the breath, close the mouth, out the nose, close the eyes. If your jaw gets involved, if you're frowning to make these circles, make them smaller and lower and more accessible. Make it right for you. If you've got space, activate your navel so that the navel is drawing back towards the spine. It's strong from the waist down, and the arms get stronger, and the arms get longer, and the fingers come together like a great blade through the air. Let the chest open. Let the breath be steady. Hint of a smile. Start to elevate your description of your experience. Let there be joy, gratitude, kindness, wonder, awe, shift. Whatever you need, just a little bit of an elevated state. 3, 2, it matters. We're rewiring. Hands up high. 3 sips in the mouth. Heart up, chin in, 3 in the nose. And chin up, releasing the elbows down. Good. Take it onto your back. Make sure you got your block with you. As you lie back, knees are bent, feet are flat. Interlace your fingers over your right shin. Let your left leg go long. Inhale, it comes up. Exhale, it goes down. In, out. Close your eyes. In, out. Flush out your left hip, left low back, left lung. Changing sides, interlace over the left shin, right leg goes long. The breath is full and free. The breath is the movement in the chest, that even though the physical movement is in the leg and the hip, your breath is taking that movement and flushing further. 3. Good. Knees bend, feet flat, hands on thighs, press away, pause a beat. Open it all, shoulders to hips to heels.
as though we were making space for our heart, this huge sense organ. Give it space. So putting the block between your thighs, lengthwise across, just below the knee. So it's between the mid-thigh and the knee joint, elbows down, heels down, peel your hips up, tuck a shoulder, tuck another, settle it in. And then rolling down through the spine. Inhale as you peel up. Exhale as you roll down. Put the effort into the backs of your arms, into the tips of your elbows, and into your heels, and allow your hips to simply follow with freedom, rolling up through the spine and then rolling back down. You may have a quicker pace. Awesome. You may take your hands overhead, dropping to the shoulders. This calls the energy a little higher up through the body, your choice. Three, 2. Last time, bring it up. Setting down, block set aside, hands on thighs, press away. Open the space that surrounds your heart. Leave space for mystery. Leave space for mystery in your schedule, in your meal. And that mystery is undefined possibility. Roll up. On the edge of your blanket, build your cedar. On the edge of your chair, we're just going to rinse it out. Right from the base, turn from the seat, fingertips at your shoulders. Inhale left, exhale right. If you're joining in a little late, just less commentary from me, more opportunity for you, eyes closed, inhale left, exhale right, to just feel into your experience. The anxiety we can gather at the navel, rinse it out. Good. Allowing your wrist to rise over your elbow, moving now through the rib cage, through the forearm, through the pectoral muscles of the chest, into the palm and into the fingertips, thumb and first fingertip touch if you choose, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Go, loves. Bring your palms together. Interlace the last 3 fingers. Point the first up and cross your thumbs. Hands up like a steeple. Turning left, turning right. Exhaling to the right. It is swift and free. Axe, 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 axe.
Softening your lips, softening your eyes, that elevated state, wonder, awe, joy, kindness, reverence. Oh, such appreciation for this body, this axis of light. Inhale, center, 3 sips in. And releasing hands. Why? Why? I am this. And belly down. Setting things aside as you need to, belly down. You will bring your belly to the far right side of your mat. Your left hand out to the left, your left palm to the floor. Walk your hips to the right a step and then roll your left ribs down. Drop the right side of your head, bend your right knee high, right foot down behind the left thigh. Right hand flat to the floor, lightly press down, press away, and let your right knee fall open. Feel where your breathing is constrained. On the exhale, soften it. On the inhale, explore it. Your right elbow extends from your right shoulder. Your elbow reaches away from your body to the right, and your right knee falls open behind you. And you roll belly down to change. Walk your body to the left. So you're on the left side of your mat. Right hand flat to the floor in line with your shoulder. And then rolling to the right side rib. Drop the right side of your head. Left knee up and drops behind you. Deepen your breath. Left palm is flat to the floor or fingertips. Left elbow out of the left shoulder. Letting your left knee fall open. Let your head release. Let your jaw release. All the way through the right side of your upper spine, upper chest, and the way it holds your hips. Whew. Belly down. Coming into the center. Walk your thighs back, tops of the feet flat, palms down to peel up and open. And roll down. So the left toe fingers walk out and the left toes tuck under. Right hand to reach back, right knee to bend. You may just rise right there towards your foot or holding your outer right ankle. Stand your right heel on the ceiling. Inhale as you come up. And as you press your foot into your hand, you're opening your right side chest, but your hips and your chest stay square. Opening the inner arm, the lines of the heart, and change sides. Right hand out, fingertips down. Right toes tuck under, right knee off the floor. Left knee bends, left hand back, rise towards it. Or holding your outer ankle, press your ankle into your hands. Feel it all the way through the left side of your throat. Stand your left heel on the ceiling, hips stay on the floor, chest stays square. Each day a little change. Nothing all at one time. Feet flat, hands beside your ribs. On your inhalation, rise to the ribs or to the navel or to the hips, but hips stay on the floor. Exhale, bring it down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Bring your feet a little closer. Tops of the feet are strong. Legs are strong. And you're going to roll right down through the front of the body. Softening and lengthening the front of your spine, your collarbones. You can wag out your tail, belly on the floor. And add your legs. Knees bend, toes point to the ceiling. Firm your legs to lift your heart. Trying not to splay your feet. Any tension in the low back, be sure not to push too hard into your hand. If you're pregnant, you would do cat-cow right here. Inhale up, exhale down, and hands, knees. Looking at your knees, bring your knees together. Bring your inner feet together. Fingertips, bring your hips towards your heels. Take your time, take your time. And your fingertips down, your palms floating, your elbows floating, your chin towards your chest, your breath deep into the mid-back. Folding in, giving your body permission through the hips, through the thighs, through the hands and the feet. Excellent. Hands and knees roll right over onto your spine, holding your shins so that you can roll forward and back. Good. Smoothing out the work of the spine. You'll roll right to your feet. As your hips rise, hands to your hips, standing tall. Hands start on the hips, a bend in the knees. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. If that works, stay there, or hands to the shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale down. No rush. If it works for you, hands behind the head. Weight is in the heels, knees stay over the feet. You may work there, or if you choose, hips to the heels. As though you could rinse the reluctance out of your body. All the ways we hold on, just in case. 5. One more. And standing tall, let your hands descend. Good. Come to a seat. The legs cross, heart high. All of that, the tumult that's going on internally, start those circles. Whisper of ha. Elbows softer, wrists softer, fingers loose. Close your mouth, out your nose. If you're pregnant on your cycle, long, smooth breathing. Eyes closed, now go. Come into those circles with as much intimacy as you can. How do you need to move? Let your body talk to you. Let your heart be known through your movement. Soften the shoulders, soften the face. Open your expression. Invite in mystery. Elevated emotion. A little bit of reverence. A little bit of awe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 3, 2, hands up high, inhale, and down. Eyes closed, sitting tall, being still. Heart up, chin lightly in, the inhale to the crown of the head. The exhale to the seat. If you're using it, pause your playlist. Heart up, chin lightly in, keeping the base of the skull, the back of the neck long. Using sound, almost as though we were naming this sensation of radiance. I am this truth. This truth is who I am. All of it being divine, ordained, full of potential. Palms together is sat, palms face forward. Kar, hands go wide. Tar, sat, kar, tar. 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 Eyes closed. Sat, kar, tar. 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 If you need to, your hands a little bit lower if it's driving you crazy through the shoulders. Sat, kar, tar. 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 Sat, kar tar, sat kar tar, sat kar tar, sat kar tar. I am this divine truth. Sat kar tar. I am open to the truth of divinity. Kar, all one. Sat kar tar. 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 Soften. Sat kar tar. Arrive. Sat kar tar. 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 Sat. Two more. Sat kar. One more. Sat kar tar. Hands down. Heart high, chin lightly in, back of the neck long and open. Making invitation, making readiness for mystery. Start your playlist. Motif. Lie back. Just 3 minutes. Hands on body if you choose. There may be emotion. Let it through.
Walk your feet in. Knees to your chest. Making your way. Return to your seat. And just this last little moment of movement. Sometimes it's just so important. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms away. Tuck your chin. Round your back. And then rising tall. Rounding. And rising. All the way through the spine. All the way through the spine. This aspect of the thoracic spine, hard to access, but we're all warmed up. Oh, space in the ribs, space to breathe, space to feel. 3, 2. Hello, Friday. Hello. Palms together down the middle. Inhaling, open. Palms together, bring it in. Full moon on a Friday. Such a confluence of conclusions. Bring it in. That which needs to be finished is finishing. Inhale up. Palms together, bring it halfway down. In your mind or aloud, repeat, I expand in success, abundance, and love every day. As I inspire those around me to do the same. Hands to your forehead center. I am this. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. I see myself. Namaste. I see you. I will see you tomorrow morning, 8:30. 9:30, forgive me. Vinyasa. It's a full 90-minute class. We should have about 15 minutes of breath work at the end. Come, even for the first half hour. Move through yourself. The vinyasa is such a great and important lightning rod of an activity that settles and clears, especially after something that's this energetic. We need to return to our feet and our bones and then go back in and start with the energy again. So if you like, join me tomorrow. Even the first half hour is designed just to move through you, open the joints, stand you in your feet, start you on your way. And I'll be back Sunday morning, 8 a.m. for more of the Radiant Heart. So this was a bit of a quiet one, a little less of Martha commentary. And I will be back full of words, I'm sure, on Sunday morning for our Kundalini. I will see you so soon. Sign up for the newsletter if you're not on it. If you'd like to know more, that'll be going out this weekend. And on Sunday, we'll have Dharma Talk. See you, my loves. Thank you.